ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Please be welcome to my channel. DIY with Achène. I'm Achène. In the two videos preceding this video, we learned how to salvage LED strips from LED tube lights, these strips. And also we learned about how to make a power supply from a computer power supply. Now, as I said, this will not be limited only to the bench lamp, but what we are going and how we are going to use it. Today what I'm proposing to you, what I'm sharing with you is 3 spotlights. You can have tens of 3 spotlights with this very simple. So to start with, we must learn how to do the connections. What we must do to make these connections. When you have salvaged your LED strips, you must test it before using. I have with me 4 LED strips. I switch on my power supply, and as I mentioned, you test it on 8 LEDs. At times, what I do, I test it on 12 LEDs first. It does not work on 12 here. This only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that lights up here. I don't have anyone lighting here. So this strip is not in good condition. We just discard it. This we will discard. Let us try this one. This one, you try it on 8 LED. It does not work. You change the polarity, still it does not work. You revert to the former polarity and you test on 4. It works. You test on 4. It works. So this one is 3 volts each, making 12 volts for 4 LEDs. Now this one, I tested it on 12. It does not light on 12. Now let's change the polarity. So this one, each LED is 1 volt. We keep this one. And now we have a last one, a 4th one. We are going to try it on 8. This too is not in good condition. So here you are, when you've got your LEDs, and now we can make the connections. So let's see the theory behind making the connections. This will represent our LED strip. Most of them, the LED is 1.5 volts. We call it set 1. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we call it set 2. And the sets, they go on like this. Now if you put the black here, and here you put the red, it will light. Now here you put the black and here you put the red. All these 8 legs will light. But on this copper strip which is found here, we have the red and the black. You can't put red and black on the same pole. So what you will have to do, you just cut only this little copper strip here. So when you cut it, you will separate this. Now the red can be here and the black can be here. For each, you have to cut this small copper film. And in this way, you do the connection. Okay, now ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see what we can do with these LED strips. This is a computer screen, Dell, China. I picked from trash. You have tens of thousands of this lying everywhere. Okay? As you can see, I have one set of 8. On each strip, I have 2 sets of 8. I just separated these terminals to have the black on one side and the red on the other side. So you have the black here, you have the red. You have the black and the red. And I have put a small switch here. So this is a spotlight. So when I switch on my power supply, I have a switch here, and here you are. This is my spotlight. Okay, I switch it off, I switch it on. This you can place it outside the balcony, everywhere in your house, in your yard, in your backyard, on the stairs. It gives you a lot of light. It will be the same as these LED tube light that you purchase by the number of LED you have in this. This is number 1. You can use any screen you find or anything that you think you can make a spotlight. This is a ceiling lamp. Basically, it had 4 fluorescent tubes. So I just made the connections, and when I switch on, okay, it lights. Tell you what, all of it lights. And you can use it for other lights too. You can make a multiple of spotlights only with one power supply, because this will give you enough amps to light all these. You switch off here and you switch off here. I suggest that you make small like this, which will be more practical, and it will give you enough light. And let me share something with you, that I've had a lot of this at home, and I cut my electricity bill by 50%. Goodbye, have a nice time.